I think we're live. I'm so glad that we're able to come on tonight and show you some low density styles tonight.
How's
That's good.
everybody doing tonight? Are you all excited to see all the low density?
We hope so because we have worked hard to put this together for y'all, for sure. Okay, so let's get started. We want to talk about low density styles because we get so many questions and comments about low density styles. But I want to do
What
a
is
disclaimer.
low density, Eileen? What is that, low density?
It is, I think everyone has a different perspective on it. And that's why I kind of want to do a disclaimer because, I love my permatease. So what might be low density to me, you might say, oh gosh, that feels like a lot of hair. And that's high density to me. So, it's going to be your opinion, my opinion, Marlene's opinion, but these are not big poofy wigs we're going to show you. Even though I have snuck a couple in mine that are going to have, you can get a little body in them. So, I just have to do that. So I'm going to have a couple that you're probably going to say, that's not really low density. But for me, it kind of is. So,
And
bear with
something
me.
else with the density that if you are brand new to wigs, you've never put a wig on your head, you might feel that any wig that you put on is going to be high density, while someone like Eileen or myself or some of our other members that have been wearing wigs for a while will put on something like Candace that I'm wearing and say, wow, this is really, really low density here. So it takes a little bit of time to get used to. And once you get used to you find that perfect spot of what you prefer, what is too much for you or what is too light for you.
I agree 100%. I think in the beginning, no matter what you put on, it feels like a lot of hair. I really do. I think that is a good point. I remember that myself in the beginning,
Me
thinking,
too.
oh my goodness, because my hair was so fine and thin anyway. So anything with any kind of hair, I felt like was too much hair. But now I can't get too much hair. I love it. The bigger the better. So, but I'm gonna keep myself in check tonight and show low density styles. That's my
Okay.
goal.
All right. So you are wearing Athena.
I am wearing Henry Margu Athena. Now, the bad thing about this is this color has been discontinued. This is 2726H. It was my favorite color, but it has been discontinued. So we're just not going to talk about the color. Let's just talk about the wig. But I love this wig. It has a mono top and a lace front. It is so well done. It really is. It is, in my opinion, a very low density style. You see it's sleek. I just don't feel like this has a lot of hair at all.
No, it doesn't. I love Athena. Beautiful.
I do too. I think it's a good length. And, I'm kind of stepping out of my box and wearing some longer hair. And I've really enjoyed that. And I would
Yeah, but
encourage
what do you do, Eileen, in this hot weather and those long wigs? What are you going to
well,
do?
I'm going to pull this one back. That's for sure. And, that's another thing. I would just encourage you, if you haven't tried any longer hair and you want to, go for it. There's no age limit on this hair. We can wear whatever we want to wear. I'm 62 years old and I'm going to wear this long hair. I've never been able to have long hair my whole life. It was too thin, too fine. I never could grow it out. So why not, right? Why not just, embrace a little longer hair and just to have fun with it. That's the whole thing. Just have fun. This one I'm just going to, and I don't have a mirror to look at the back, so bear with me. But I would just throw this up in a clip.
And you know what? It's a great way if you want to have a longer piece. Then and you don't want to wear it all down, but you could do as Eileen just did and just clip it up, and you have your long hair, you have it up in a bun, and it looks really cute, and it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. And just get it up off your neck because, like I said, at 108 degrees, I don't want long hair on my neck for
Right.
sure. But why not throw it back? They'll put it in a ponytail. You can do that too. Wear it in a side ponytail. Just
I
lots of
love
ways
it in the
to wear
side
it.
ponytail. Yeah.
I do too. I do too. But it gets it off your neck, and then you feel like you have a couple of different ways. Then as the weather cools off, you can wear it longer, and you feel like you have two different wigs. So just wear it and enjoy it. What about you? What do you have on?
I have Candace by Henry Margu, and mine is in the color 10613 GR. I love Candace. This is probably one of my lowest density wigs. There's no permatease here whatsoever. We have a center part, and we have a beautiful, beautiful lace front. Candace weighs only a little bit over 3 ounces, so you know that we have very light density here. The thing with Candace is that it does have a center part, and not everyone cares for that center part. But it's really pretty, and I don't care that I'm 64 with 65 right around the corner. I am going to wear my long wigs.
Yes.
I love Candace. You could tuck it behind your ear, wear it with a headband.
Yep.
One that matches, obviously, because this one doesn't match, but that's okay. We're gonna just roll with it.
That's right. That's exactly right. That's pretty. I like that. That's so summery. That's pretty with the headband. It's real summery looking. I like it. Okay, so I guess we'll move on to the next one. I'm going to show you now this wig. I know it's out of stock. So we will let you know as soon as it comes back. This is Raquel Welch Wavy Day. It's been super popular. I saw Marlene wear it, and then I was like, oh, okay, I got to have that. And
it looks beautiful on you.
I got it on clearance. I just saw it one day, and I thought, oh gosh, that's mine. So I grabbed it. So I have it in SS Cappuccino, which is RL 1222 SS. Look at this monotop on this wig and the lace front. It has that memory cap 3, which I like, and the extended felt nape here. It is so pretty. I think this color is so wearable for so many different skin tones. I really think now I have a lot of favorite Raquel Welch colors, but I think if I had to tell someone something that was kind of a neutral that a lot of people could wear, I would recommend this color. Do you agree?
I totally agree. And if you are a wearer of Belle Tress and you love brown sugar sweet cream, that I have placed them side by side, a brown sugar sweet cream next to the shaded cappuccino, and you can tell where one starts and the other one where the other one ends. You could go back and forth between them. And while you put yours on, I'll just show the cap. I've got Work It here. Thank you, Anna, for it didn't work for Anna. She passed it on to me, and I absolutely love this wig. This is in glaze strawberry, which I have seen on Eileen so many times, and I love it. You have strawberry blonde, you have red, beautiful highlights.
It is. That's beautiful.
You have a nice lace front, a full mono top. You have the memory 3 cap. It does have a non-extended nape, and I cinched it in about 1/2 inch on either side to accommodate my 21.5-inch circumference.
Okay, so this one, of course, has these dark brown roots and this light golden brown and these cool blonde highlights. And I think that's what makes this so wearable, are these highlights in this one. And even though this is low density, it is a lot of hair. I mean, this has got a lot going on. But like we said, it's got enough length. Now, the bang on this one's 11.5. The crown's 12.5. Sides are 9.5. It has that long 7.5-inch nape. And that is enough length that you could put this in a ponytail. I have a video up on this, and I put it in a ponytail, and it's easy to do. Again, getting this up off of your neck for the summer. A side ponytail, easily work with this. And this one I think I like because I think this would go to a nice occasion, a formal occasion, easily with these waves. It's so pretty, easy to dress up. You could put I've just got a comb You can put a comb in it.
Oh, that looks really pretty.
Just put it up off your face. So it's really versatile, even though it has a lot of length on it. But it has just such, this profile on this is nice. This nice low density profile, and this lace front, of course, with the highlighting going all the way down.
On Work It, if you love Alpha Blend from Beltress, if you love the Sutton by Aesthetica, you will love Work It. The nice thing with Work It, unlike Alpha Blend, if you're not a fan of the heat-friendly fibers, on Work It, you have traditional fibers, and you don't have the high density as you may find on Sutton. We have absolutely no permatease whatsoever, multi-directional parting, nice. It just goes wherever you place it, just beautiful.
Oh, it is pretty. I love the back of that too.
Oh, it is. It is just so pretty. And again, if you want to tuck it with these low density wigs, if you want to tuck it behind your ears, you can do that. To quickly put something behind there just so you could see.
That's pretty. I just had this and I was thinking about taking it to another level, like we're saying, taking it to evening. You could do that with these longer styles. I just have a little headband here that you can tie it up under it.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Just do it that way. Like you said, you can put it behind your ear. There's just so much you can do with these. They're so pretty. All right. So next, now this is the one I told you I kind of put in here, and you may not agree with me. That's okay. We don't always have to agree on everything.
That's right. We don't.
But I have worn this wig, this short wig, my goodness, so much. This is Tressalure Soft Wave Bob 1426 R10. Now, it has a monotop. This is backwards to me in here, so that's why I'm looking like a but so yeah, it has the extended felt nape as well, but it has the extended lace front, which I think is nice on these as well. And I love this color.
What color did you say that was?
1426 R10. Has this, it's gold. Now there's a lot of gold in this wig. So, and it's not really showing up on the camera like it is when I'm looking at it. When I'm looking at it, I'm seeing a lot of gold. It has a medium brown root, and it has this blonde gold highlights. There's some red in here as well.
Oh, wow.
This is a nice color. If you like the golds with a little bit of red mixed in and then the blonde tips, I like this 1426 R10 from Tressalure. Now, which one is this, Delaney?
This is Delaney by Envy, and the color is Honey Breeze. You have a lace front, and we have a full monofilament top. Really nice, stretchy cap. We have open ear tabs, a non-extended nape, and Delaney fits average. I had to cinch it in a little bit to accommodate my 21.5-inch circumference.
Okay, and like I said, I have soft wave bob. Now, even though this is a mono top, there's a lot of fiber on this hair. So you can get this looking like you got some. Now, if you looked at this at first, you might think, oh, that has a lot of permatease. There's no permatease in here. That you saw that large mono top. There's just a lot of fiber here. But I really have enjoyed this wig because I like these flippy layers. It is summer perfect. You can put it behind your ears.
Oh, that looks so pretty.
And just throw, this is out of the box. You saw when you take it out, just flippy ends, easy to wear, just throw it on and get out the door. I don't know how much easier it could be. And again, it has a lace front. Put it on with a headband or pull it all the way back off your face because of the lace front. And I like that. And I do that a lot of times. I will pull them all the way off. Just pull down a little to cover your bio hair there. Just play with the top a little bit. And then take advantage of that long. It has that extended lace front on here. Just because it's short, like I've said a million times, you can still style it a bunch of different ways. Let's see, I have some Wig Wax, and I'm going to spray a little of that on there too, just because I can. And that'll really really piece it out. And I like that look too. So see, I can make this be like a lot of hair. I can make this look like I got a lot of hair here because there's a lot of fiber here. If I didn't want to wear it like that, I could also just smooth this down because it does have a mono top and get a much sleeker look if that's what I was going for as well. But you know, I kind of like all that hair.
That's really pretty.
Okay. I like that on you. That's cute. I've never had that wig. I've never tried it. And I really like
think Delaney is such a cute wig. As Eileen was mentioning, even with the short styles, sometimes we need to think a little bit out of the box with these short styles. They, even though they're short, we can still tuck them. We can still wear a headband with them. We could fluff it up a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure. That kind of, I like the back of that. That has a little flip going on too.
It has a little bit of flips going on.
That's pretty.
We could add a little clip to it just to give it a little bit of a different look. And because we have a lace front, if you wanted to wear it off the face, you can do that. It can be, it's multi-directional. You can part it anywhere you want. I have mine parted. I always part mine on the left just because I'm used to that's the way the wigs are, but you can certainly train it. And if you wanted to cut the bangs a little bit, you can do that as well. And you don't have to wear a tuck. And add a little bit. There's a little bit of permatease right at the crown, but it's not an awful lot.
This one also has permatease at the nape. I'll tell you, and it is a good bit of permatease at the nape of this, which gives you this flipping ends, this fullness that you see here, but there's no permatease in the top of this. But there is at the where, so it kind of has that, gives it that shape we were talking about. But yeah, definitely permatease at the nape of this wig, just to let you know. But I like it's kind of the best of both worlds for me because I can get the big hair that I like, but then I have this mono feature, which is great also. You can see it down in here.
And this one has that a little bit of permatease at the crown, and we have permatease on the sides. Right around here, there is permatease. I can feel it. But if you don't like permatease, it's very easy to just comb it down. You don't have to wear it, you know.
Yeah, you don't have to, but oh, that's cute. That has a nice shape.
It really does.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to try that one. I've not had it before. I like to try new ones that I haven't tried. So
I do too.
I do too. On my wish list. I'll have to watch that clearance section and see if I can get that one.
I know. I love that clearance section. I just bought one yesterday on the clearance section.
Oh, really?
I did.
I get so excited when I get one off the clearance section.
Me too.
Wow. Gabor Premium Luxury and Rusty Auburn. I think this is the prettiest red. I love Gabor's Rusty Auburn. I just think they did a beautiful job, especially on this wig in this color. Okay, so this monotop is so soft on this wig. It is so soft. And look at this lace front.
That is beautiful.
Let me make sure you see that. So extended as well. And extended nape. And there's a lot of stretch in this wig. So, you know, a lot of stretch. But
I find that that's pretty much the norm, don't you, with the...
I do. Yes, I agree. And they run a little large on me. I have a 21 1/4 inch head, and I feel like Gabor always runs large on me. Matter of fact, let's see. I have pulled this in a little, not too much, but yeah, they run a little large for me. But this color, oh my goodness, that auburn with ginger highlights,
that is
so pretty. And my lighting just is not showing how red this is and how pretty this is. But if you've tried this Rusty Auburn, you know what I'm talking about on this one. But I like this. Now this is low density in every sense of the word. This definitely This is lightweight. It is so light. Just holding this wig, it is so light. And so, yeah, if you're looking for no permatease at all, you can have a look at this one because there's no permatease in this.
Okay, well, Eileen puts hers on. I'm going to show you mine. This is Forever Chic by Gabor. This is GL48 dark chocolate. I love this wig. Again, light density with Forever Chic. We have a nice extended lace front, and we have a full mono top, and it's a double. So you have that extra mesh underneath, which is really soft. And if you have any hair loss at all, it's going to feel very comfortable. It's a partial hand tied right around the crown area. We don't have any permatease here. There seems to be a double knotting. So it feels as if a little bit of extra fibers are added, and that's because of the double knotting, which is going to provide a little bit of lift at the crown. We have felt covered ear tabs, a non-extended nape, and as you can see, I have it cinched it in about 1/2 inch on either side to accommodate my 21.5-inch circumference. As Eileen mentioned, there's lots of stretch in the Gabors.
There are. They fit well. So if you have a little larger head circumference, these probably work for you. You probably know that already. Now this one has this front of 4.5 inches. So it has a bang. And yes, you could definitely cut a bang into this if you wanted to. You could. I have not, but you definitely could. It has this gorgeous lace front and this color. They hit a home run with this rusty auburn, in my opinion. The crown on this one is 10. It has these 7.5 inch sides. The back's 9.5, and it has a 5 3/4 inch nape. There's a lot of movement in this, but there is no permatease here. This is, I don't feel a bit anywhere. Lays very sleek, a very sleek look here for this one. Of course, let's see it with the headband. You could put I have a little sparkly headband on with it. I like that. Again, you could dress this up by doing that. Let me see about taking it all the way off my face. Yeah, easily take it off. Like I said, I always just pull a little out right there. Here's the coverage. If you want to see the coverage, there's my bio hair. The ear tab right above my ear has really, really nice coverage. You can barely see my bio hair right there. So this one, I feel like has really good coverage. It works good all the way off the face, like we just said. And you put this back. I think this might be, I have not seen, and if any of y'all have done it, tell me, have you cut a straight bang on this wig? I think it'd be really, this is one I think it'd work really well on because there is no permatease at all. I think it'd be cute with just a really shaggy bang, easy bang. So
I think also with the cutting of the bangs, if you have a style like this one that is straight all the way down, if you cut a bang into it, just bear in mind that what's going to happen is you're going to have a bang and then it's going to be straight down. And if you like the look, that's perfect. But if you don't like that look, it's better to add the bangs on a wig like the one that Eileen is showing, where you have a little bit of layers on the side, and that way it will flow nicely. The alternative is to have someone add those layers for you if you don't know how to do that.
I think that is a great point. I really do. I think that is a really good point. This has some face framing layers in it already. You can see them here. You see how this is cut. Now you could have someone do that for you, like Marlene said, if you wanted to, or you could do it. I'm no good at that, so I'd have to take it somewhere to have it done.
Me either.
You could have some face framing layers and then a bang cut into, and then like I said, this already has that 4 1/4 inch bang, so it has a little bang. But if you wanted a short or cross bang, it would work perfectly with this style because it is already, it would blend down already. So yeah, I think that was a really good point that she just made about keeping that in mind about styles that are just straight and then putting a bang in it. Now that's a look. A lot of people love that look. Straight
Yeah.
bang, straight down.
Right.
But if you don't, there's always things you can do. Like I said, either cut some layers in it or take it to your stylist and have them cut some face framing layers in it for you.
With Forever Chic, as you can see, it's kind of falling in my face. And the reason is that when I've worn it, what I've done, I haven't steamed it. So I've just taken some of the Hair You Wear hairspray, which is the only hairspray that I use because I copy Eileen and that's what she uses. So of course, that's what I had to do. But
me too.
to wear it a little bit more, I would steam it.
Yeah.
But because I don't wear my same wig every single day, just the one time that I wear it, I'm going to add some hairspray. But Forever Chic has a very light density, no permatease here at all, none whatsoever, just that little bit of that double knotting to give it a little bit of a lift. So if you want a longer bob and you don't want the extra fibers, you don't want a lot of hair, but you prefer this length, Forever Chic is perfect, and it runs a little bit. It runs on the larger end of average.
Yes, I agree. That is pretty. That has nice. This is so pretty on that wig. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's a beautiful style. And I think you also made a good point about steaming. Sometimes I don't want to steam my wigs. I don't want to commit to that, always having it back. Even though I do that, I use the hairspray, but to me, that's just a temporary fix. And then if I want, next time I put it on, if I want a more sleek down look, a more sweeping look, then you can do that too. You haven't made that commitment of steaming it. So I don't steam all my wigs. It depends. I have some that I've steamed, I always steam. And then some I just do the little hairspray trick, and that works great too. I want to talk about Ellen Villa Norano.
Oh my gosh, that's one of my favorites.
Love it too. I love it too. I have it in Sahara Beige Shaded. And now I like this color too. I've bought this several times in several different styles. And if you haven't tried the Modus collection, I really like it.
Oh, me
too.
They did a
really nice job on this collection. They took elements from all of their different collections and put it into this collection. And I think
I find it runs a true average. For those of you that are concerned about Ellen Villa and you're feeling, oh, that's going to be too small on me. No, not with the Modix collection. It's going to fit true average.
That is true. And I would encourage you, like Marlene said, if you're scared to try Ellen Villa, and I know a lot of people are, just for that very reason, keep in mind this collection runs true average. So, don't rule them out, because they do have some that will work for average size. So this one has a mono part, and it has a lace front. Now there is a little permatease here, a little. And when I say a little, I mean that. I don't mean a lot of permatease, but just a little bit there. But it has this mono part and a lace front. And let's see, it has a non-extended felt nape. And then this color is so pretty. I just love the way they highlighted this around the face.
That is beautiful. I'm sorry, what color is that?
This is the Sahara Beige Shaded.
Oh my gosh, that is beautiful.
Rooting, perfectly done, not overdone at all, very believable. Some rooting, as we know, not always great, right? Sometimes it's too harsh, the knots are too much. We know, we've all been down that road. But I think in this one, that is not the case. I think they did a gorgeous job on Sahara Beige Shaded. And it is that golden blonde. It's a medium gold blonde. There is gold blonde in here. And it has this also some light strawberry blonde in this wig. You can see that. And then it has light ash blonde. It's all these different shades of blonde on these darker roots.
Beautiful.
Just really, really well done.
I'll be showing Premium by Gabor in the color Sangria. If you love a cool red And when we talk about cool reds, these are the reds that have a purple or a blue undertone, as opposed to those that have yellow or orange undertone. Those will be your warm reds. When I wear reds, I like to wear the cool reds. If you like deepest ruby in Raquel Welch, this is basically the same color as Sangria and Gabor. And what we have in premium, absolutely no permatease whatsoever. Again, of course, light density. We have beautiful lace front, a left mono part, no permatease, felt covered ear tabs, an extended nape, and it runs on the larger end of average. So if you have a 22, 22 and a quarter, I think you won't have any problem whatsoever with Gabor.
Okay, I just put this Ellen Villa on, and like I said, I have a 21 and a quarter inch head. This runs large on me. So just letting, as soon as I put it on, I thought, yep, this is really true average. This is so low density. I told you there was a tad of permatease here, but I almost have to take it back. It's so small. I don't think you would ever even know that or see that. But I want you to see how well done this is. This color again is so pretty. Truly low density, easy to wear, light. Oh, this, you don't even feel like you've got this on your head. It is so light. I'm going to do our little hairspray trick just because that's how I like to do it here. That also really helps with flyaways. You know, sometimes you have a lot of flyaways, and yeah, I think just for a lot of times I'll use water or I'll use some hairspray. The hairspray works longer. It will hold it, keep your flyaways in control longer.
Right.
And, again, look at this highlighting, how pretty they did this around the face of this and down all the way. Now, I know some people don't like that. Some people don't like the highlighting going all the way down into the lace. I do. I
do too.
And it just gives it, I think, just like out of the salon look, like you just got your hair done, and it's really pretty. I'm just going
to. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just going to pull it back off my face.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
A little bit, just showing you different ways to pull it off your face. And you know, this is a great summer wig because it's off.
It really is.
You know, it's not long. It's not anything. It's up off your neck. So I think this is just a great out of the box summertime hair for sure.
Beautiful.
Okay.
All right. With premium, we do have a lace front. So if you wanted to wear it off the face, you can do that. But if you like to wear bangs, just like the one that Eileen was showing, where you have that little bit of bang there, you can wear it either swept off the face, you can trim it. We have, let me show you because this is beautiful. We have really pretty feathered layers framing the face, which I think is so flattering.
Mm-hmm. It is so pretty.
You have a nice length. And you could wear it certainly tucked up, nice coverage, so it could be worn, you know, a little bit off to the side. Perfect for the summer. Very, very light density wig. And there is also premium luxury. And you have premium luxury, Eileen. You have with premium luxury, it's a full mono top, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So you could wear it with a headband off the face. Just a really, really pretty style. And if you love reds, Sangria, you cannot go wrong with this one.
That's for sure. That's a beautiful red. Wow. An oldie but a goodie. Aesthetica Sky, you know.
Oh my gosh, I love Aesthetica Sky.
It's been around for a minute, right? And it's still such a popular wig, and for good reason. It's so easy to wear, looks good on everybody. I mean,
I love that wig. I have worn it so often.
This one is RH1488 RT8, of course, just a popular blonde for Aesthetica. And this one has a mono part and a lace front. You see that? Now this one has an open extended nape. Okay. and tons of stretch here. Now, RH1488 RT8, so pretty. Now, I like the rooting on this very much, on this Aesthetica, on this color. I think the rooting they just did a beautiful job on that. And this has some copper blonde in it. So golden brown roots highlighted with some copper blonde. Just, wow. I mean, they just know how to put these blondes together. This color, I think, has been so popular for them. Just look at all of these. I think you can see how beautifully highlighted it is. Just a great job.
Beautiful.
Really nice, low density style here. I just don't, I mean, I see why this is so popular. It's so easy to wear.
I'm going to be showing Luna by Ellen Villa in the color dark chocolate mix. Sorry, I forgot. And if you would please correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it's heat-friendly fibers. Luna is from the Modix collection as well. With Luna, you have a lace front and you have a mono crown, felt-covered ear tabs, an extended nape. And if you can see how much I've cinched it in order to accommodate my 21.5-inch circumference. Again, from the Modix collection, this will fit very comfortably at a 22 or a 22.25. Even though it's from Ellen Villa, we've got lots and lots of stretch here.
And isn't that great that they have made these that,
yes,
that are a little larger and, work well for just average size head. So I'm really glad to see that coming out from Ellen Villa. This one, again, Sky, this is just as low density and straight as you can get it. Love this color. Love the movement on this. So pretty. Let me show you this front. The bang is 6.
Something with Sky. You can wear it every day, and those are workhorse fibers. Yep. They last. They look beautiful. It's a real throw and go. It's always going to be perfect.
I agree. I have had this forever, and I have worn this wig. I cannot tell you how many times. I wear this to work a lot because, just like you said, it's easy to throw on. It's always going to look good. The fibers stay looking good for so long. It has this 6-inch bang now on this one. The crown's 9 inches on Sky. The side's 9.25, and it has a 4.25-inch nape on it. So,
okay, now tell me that you've got notes in front of you. Tell me
of course,
memorize that.
You know I didn't memorize that. I can't remember my name. What are you talking about? You know I can't remember anything. So yeah, I made some notes. Again, wear it with the headband, easy to do. But I think what I like about this color, look how pretty the front of this highlighting is. And you can really see it on these bangs. And I think that brightens your face up when you have the highlighting around the face. It just kind of pops around the face. And I think it is so pretty. I get so many compliments on this wig and this color.
Anytime you need it in Chrome RT1B. Mine is in Chrome RT1B.
That's your color. That always looks so good on you. I love that. So yeah, I just think that this is so wearable. I think you can, again, get this off your face for the summertime. Put this in a low ponytail. Get it off your neck, for the summer, or wear it down. And this goes anywhere, day to evening. You can wear this wig. This, like Marlene said, this is truly a workhorse of a wig.
I absolutely love Luna. I think it's 3 that I have. We do have a little bit of permatease here. We have a basic cap. However, something to know about Ellen Villa is that they do their permatease so well. You're never going to find an abundance of permatease on the Ellen Villas, and the density is always going to be realistic density. You notice I can take Luna and I can tuck it, and it's perfect. If you wanted to add a little bit of bang, you can do that. If you want to wear it off the face, you can do that. Am I in focus, Eileen?
Yes, I can see that. Now, so I like that you can put that in a ponytail. I like that.
Put it in a ponytail. And excuse my very low hairline in case you could see it, but
Oh, it goes right into a clip. That's
and
great.
it goes right into a clip,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a really cute style and something to do. Sometimes we're out, and especially for those of you that live in a hot climate like I do in Florida, where it's hot most of the year. I carry these clips with me in the always in my purse. I always have a clip. I have a clip in the car. If I am going to be rubbing against the back of the seat, if I'm going to be outdoors for any period of time, I put it up in a clip. And as soon as I get under the AC, because we have AC here everywhere you go, I just bring it down, carry your white tooth comb it through, and you're ready to go.
I'm like you. I have a wide tooth comb, some kind of hair accessory, a barrette, a clip, a headband with me at all times. Because, like you said, you don't know, you may be outside for a little while. You want to clip it off your face, off your neck, off your face, pull it off your face, whatever. And I'm that way at work because, I'm looking down or working in paperwork. I have a clip in my desk, whatever. I pull it back. It's just good to always carry those with you. And then
it really is.
Yeah. And then, like you said, just always, we all have a wide tooth comb, right? That we carry with us everywhere. So you can always and that keeps your fibers looking good longer too.
It does.
There. And then, of course, we spray them when we take them off at night with a little detangler just to keep everything looking good. I do that every night with these, especially these longer wigs for sure. Just gently comb through them, put them up looking good, and they'll last you a long time for sure. And I've never tried that wig either, and I think it's gorgeous. I'm gonna have to try.
When we talk about detangler, we're talking about the John Renault detangler, and all we do is just spray a little bit at the nape and then comb through it, and that's all you need to do. After I do that, I follow it up. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. I follow it up with the Aesthetica Revitalize and Shine. And you don't need an awful lot of products. Once you detangle, just a little bit of the Revitalize and Shine and hang it up to dry, and it's ready for the next day. If you get used to doing that every single time you take off your wigs, they are going to last a long time, always looking beautiful.
That's something you told me about. I had not used the Revitalize. And so Marlene told me about that and I got it and I thought, oh, great. That freshens it up too. Then it's ready for your next wear. You freshened it up, you hang it to let it dry, you put it away. Then when you pull it out the next time to wear it, it's ready to go. I just have a little Aesthetica sea salt spray. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I use these to hang them up at night, and you have the ventilated here. So after I wash them, these are the ones that I use, the wig stands. They also come apart, so they fit very well into your suitcase or your carry-on bag. And then when you get to your destination, just put it back. And in the evening, I let it air out after I add the Revitalize and Shine, and I just hang it up. And then if I'm not going to wear it the next day, which is usually the case, I'll put it back in the box.
Right. I just sprayed a little sea salt spray on here just to show you that you can rough this up a little bit. You can separate this hair a little, just make it a little messy. Gives you a different look, a casual look. I like it. I do that a lot. As you know, I'm always showing how I like to rough my wigs up a little bit, make them not so perfect. I like them a little messy. Even with these low density styles, you can do that by using just a little bit of product. I love the sea salt spray. I like the Wig Wax. All of that works good just to do that, separate these fibers and just make it a little fun. I enjoy that. All right.
All right. Moving on.
Okay.
This is straight out of the box.
That is straight out.
I have 3 of these, and I took the one I haven't worn yet. So go ahead, Eileen. Talk about yours while I get a scissor.
Okay. I'm going to show you my John Renault Julienne Light. And I have it in 12FS8, which is shaded praline. It is gorgeous, hand-tied. I mean, what do you say here? This is gorgeous, hand-tied cap. Full mono, of course. Lace front. It has the polyurethane at the temple and at the ear tabs. And then here at the back, as well. Now, if you don't have hair, this is nice. This gives you a little more security there. If you don't have any hair, I don't find that this pulls my bio hair or anything like that either. I don't find this uncomfortable in any way, but this is luxury at its best right here, in my opinion. I
It
mean, you
really
can
is.
see through this top, you can see my hands. You can see that this is a beautiful wig. 12 FS8. We're all familiar with that, of course, but just look at the how
Those
gorgeous
are
the back of
beautiful.
this wig is. It is so pretty. It has the medium brown root, natural gold blonde, light gold blonde, pale gold blonde. It's got it all. All the blondes here.
I've got Olivia, and Olivia is by Wig Pro. Absolutely no permatease whatsoever and a very light density. That's why I have three of them. With Olivia, you have a left mono part and you have a lace front, felt covered ear tabs. You have an extended nape and Velcro adjusters. Wig Pro tends to run a little bit large on me on my 21.5 inch circumference. So I am going to go ahead and cinch it in and slip it on. And this, you'll be able to see it right out of the box.
Now, in my opinion, and keep in mind, this is just my opinion, I feel like the lace needs trimming on this wig. I know, I know. A lot of you don't. You don't want to trim it. That's okay. That's, we all have our ways of doing things. I have not trimmed this one, but I am probably going to trim this one. Every time I wear it, I think I wear it down like this. So it really kind of even covers up my lace front. But if I'm going to wear this, start wearing this off my face and back, I'm going to trim my lace a little. And again, that's just my preference and my opinion. So whatever you want to do is great. It's your wig. So I'm just going to spray mine with some water. I've talked about many times before, I'm not a fan of brushing through these curls. Not that you shouldn't. That's perfectly, again, just your preference. We all look at things different. We all like the way they look differently. I like mine I want to spray some product on them, some water on them. You can see exactly what I'm doing. I run my hands through it just like this, just to freshen these curls up. And that's how I'm going to wear mine. You could absolutely use a wide tooth comb. This will soften it up, make it a little bigger, soften these curls up if you want to. Absolutely, you can do that. I just prefer not to. So every time I take these out, I just do just exactly what I'm doing now. And I'm just going to spray some water through it to separate these curls. And I am good to go. This is such a beautiful wig. This color, they did a beautiful color, beautiful job with Shady Praline on these light shades, I think. So pretty around the face. Nice on the hairline. I mean, I just don't think they could have done better. It's really, really nice. Out of the box. You saw me take it out, check it out, and I'm ready to go. Oh, that's pretty. I like that.
It is. It is. Now, it's right out of the box. So, what we have going on here, we have a little bit of box hair. What would I do with that? I would give it a cold soak and I would just let it air dry and it'll be fine the next day. The other thing is, on Olivia, we have a lace front. So if you wanted to wear it totally off your face, you can do that. But we also have a bang. So now you could decide, do I want to wear it as a side swept?
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to cut it? I have a very small forehead or very narrow forehead. So it's only 2.5 inches. So all of these wigs with bangs are going to be long on me. You can cut them.
Yeah.
Because you have lots of layers over here. Lots of really pretty layers. Rocky Road is a dark brown base with lots of highlighting. I'm really sorry. I apologize. I've got a light over here that went out. Otherwise, you'd be able to see it a little bit better.
Oh, that's pretty. That's a beautiful color.
Yeah, it is. If you love Caramel Kiss by Aesthetica, this is a very similar color. The highlights are just not as bold as we find on Caramel Kiss. Also, Chocolate Swirl by Tressalure is also a similar color.
Really pretty. Let me see the back again. I didn't get a chance to see the back.
Because I probably forgot.
I was talking, I think. Yeah, that's pretty. I like that length. That's a nice length. Again, that's a good summer wig. It's not down.
And this is a very affordable piece.
This is another one. I just wanted to say, I think I like the style of this wig. I think this goes into evening really easily with these waves. I just put a sparkly pin in it, and you can seriously take this, from office to evening really, really easily by just adding some fun hair accessories, or not, just wearing it like this. But if you wanted to wear some, bling it up a little, why not? You can do that, and this one will work. So pretty. This is just beautiful hair. I mean, it's so popular for a reason. It just is easy to wear. These curls are gorgeous. It's just, I really, really like it. The bang on this one's 10 inches. So if you need to know that, crown is 12, the sides are 9, and it has a 6-inch nape.
Beautiful.
Lots of movement. So comfortable with this hand-tied cap. This is my Tarani, this color chrome. This has a side, a mono part, and a lace front. Now, this is not an extended lace front, so just letting you know that. Little bit of permatease here, not a huge amount. And let me think about the stretch. Not a ton of stretch here either, just to let you know. But chrome, now this is part of the cafe collection, as you know. But isn't chrome a beautiful color?
The chrome is gorgeous.
It has the gray in it, the white tips. It comes down to these beautiful white tips on this. I think that's neat. It adds a little pop there on the ends of this thing. And then it has this cappuccino brown rooting on it.
All right. And I've got Brooklyn. And I chose Brooklyn by Henry Margu because it's not a style that is talked about very often. But it's one of mine that has the lowest density, no permatease whatsoever. And Henry Margu makes absolutely gorgeous lace fronts on Brooklyn. You have a lace front that goes all the way to the ear tab. You have a left mono part, no permatease, felt covered ear tabs. You have an extended nape, and you have lots and lots of stretch. We have Velcro adjusters. Mine is in the color 827-33H, one of my favorite colors from Henry Margu. We have lots going on here. We have auburn, we have blonde, we have a dark brown, a medium brown base, which is your 8. Then we have the 27, which is your reddish blonde. Mm-hmm. And we have the 33, which is your auburn.
That's pretty.
So we have a beautiful, beautiful color here.
Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're not a fan of the color coming down into the lace, you're not going to like this on Tarani. I, however, like it. And this is one that I have steamed. Now, we talked earlier that I don't always steam mine, but I did steam it because I actually really like that look. I know, like I said, it is personal preference. A lot of people are like, nope, that's a deal breaker. I don't like it. That's perfectly fine. But I like this style of wig. I think it's pretty. Now, you could pull this down, but now mine's not going to come down because I've steamed it. But, you can see it. But you could do that. You could just not show your lace front like that. But I think it's cool. I think it's different. I liked it. And so, but I think chrome is such a pretty color if you're transitioning to gray. I just, you can't go wrong with chrome. It's so, so pretty.
That is beautiful.
This has a nice shape. I like the flippy ends. So it's just right up my alley. I really do. And then I like how this comes down around. This is flattering. It comes under the chin. So it's not too short. It doesn't hit in an awkward place. It comes down under the chin, which is a pretty look. And then I like these flippy layers out in the back. I think it's casual. I think it's fun. I just think I like Tarani. It's a nice wig.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
With Brooklyn, you're going to have your classic bob. And this color, 827-33H, if you like the glazed strawberry, you're going to have a similar color with the only difference that there is a brown base, a medium brown base in this color. just like as Eileen was mentioning, we are going to have these lighter fibers at the front on this color on Brooklyn. We have it on, some styles have it, some don't, but Brooklyn has it. Very low density, no permatease. This is flat. If you like a little bit of lift, you may not like Brooklyn, but I chose it just because it's one that's not talked about too often. And it is a beautiful, beautiful style. Henry Margu tends to run average or a little bit larger, on the larger end of average.
Yeah. You know, even though that's really sleek, it's not too sleek. Do you know what I mean? It's not too flat. I feel
Right.
like it's got a really nice balance there where you have a little bit of contour the way you have it fixed right on the front. You have a little bit of contour there. It gives it that little tiny bit of lift, it looks like. So it's really flattering, I think. I like that a lot.
And you could bring it up a little bit with just a little bit of hairspray. Just a really pretty classic bob that you can also, you could tuck it. You could obviously wear it with a headband. But if you wanted to pick it up from your nape, and my face from hairline to chin is 7 3/4, and my neck is 5 inches. So wigs, and my face is wide. So wigs tend to appear a little bit shorter on me than they do maybe on someone that has a narrower face or a shorter face.
Yeah, I like that. That's pretty in the back.
So you can still pick it up.
Yeah, you know, and on these two, you can wear these pulled up off this way as well. Pull them up that way if you want to put a barrette back there, but you can pull it back off that way too. You can do that on both sides and really get it up off your face. You know, there's always a way to pull things back and pin it and get it off your face and off your neck if you want to. Well, this has been fun.
It has.
It has.
Let us know which one was your favorite. Did any of these surprise you? Let us know in the comments. If you had a favorite, if you thought, wow, I didn't know that wig. I want to know more about it.
Leave us
of course, you can find all of these at Wig Studio One. And don't forget to check out that clearance section. That's where I buy most of my wigs. This one came from clearance. I think every one that I've shown back here, they're all been from clearance.
Yeah, I stalked that clearance section.
Thank you so much. You all have a wonderful evening.
See you next month.
See you next month. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.